You know that awkward moment when you're trying to practice English and everything feels wrong? The words don't come out, you second-guess yourself, and suddenly even hello feels weird. That's how it feels when you walk into a place where you don't belong, like a private yoga class in Bali, while wearing denim jeans. But here's the good news. Moments like these make the best language lessons. That's why at NativeFluent, we teach English through real stories. Funny, painful human stories that stay with you. So hit subscribe and let's learn from life. It was Adam's third day in Ubud, Bali. He had come to the island for a mix of relaxation and culture. After 2 days of temples, monkey forests, and colorful street markets, he felt it was time to center himself, like the travel blog said. So he looked up yoga studios nearby. There were plenty of them, hidden in rice fields, above cafes, beside waterfalls. One particular studio caught his eye. It was called Peace Route, and the photos showed wide-open spaces, lush greenery, and calm, smiling people doing downward dogs. The reviews said, "Drop-in friendly." That was all Adam needed. He didn't have any workout clothes. All he had were jeans and a cotton t-shirt. But he figured yoga was about the mind, not the wardrobe. He grabbed a bottle of water and walked toward the studio, which was just 10 minutes from his guest house. The entrance was quiet. A bamboo gate led to a wooden deck surrounded by palm trees. He took off his shoes and stepped inside. A few women were stretching silently. A man was sitting cross-legged in front of a small altar. Everyone looked serene. No one spoke. So Adam quietly found a spot on the floor and sat down, waiting for things to start. A few minutes later, a woman approached. She gave him a polite but puzzled look and said, "Are you part of this group?" Adam nodded. "Yes, I saw online that it's a drop-in class." Her smile tightened. Actually, this is a private retreat. We're in the middle of a week-long program." Adam froze. Everyone turned their heads toward him. He looked around. Half the people were dressed in coordinated yoga sets. Some had their own mats with personalized symbols on them. There was incense burning in the corner. And here he was, in stiff blue jeans and socks, sitting on someone else's mat. "I'm so sorry," he said quickly, standing up. His jeans made a loud creaking sound as he moved. "I thought online it said drop-in friendly." She chuckled kindly and walked him toward the entrance. "No problem at all. Happens sometimes. The public classes are 2 blocks down at Greenleaf Studio. They'll be happy to have you." Adam thanked her, grabbed his shoes, and walked back out onto the hot sidewalk, sweat beading on his forehead. Not from yoga, but from pure social stress. Eventually, he found Greenleaf Studio, where the instructor greeted him warmly, and best of all, no one seemed to care about his jeans. Now let's talk about the English you just picked up. This story gave you some great everyday phrases like, felt it was time, caught his eye, grabbed a bottle, quietly found a spot, a polite but puzzled look, froze, tightened her smile, and walked him toward the entrance. These are the kinds of expressions native speakers use all the time, but you won't find them in grammar books. Stories help you learn naturally. You don't just memorize words, you live them. You understand the emotion, the setting, the awkwardness, and that helps the language stick. So, what did you learn from Adam's story? Maybe, always check if the class is private. Maybe don't do yoga in jeans. But most of all, you learned how to talk about mistakes in English in a real human way. Leave a comment with your most awkward travel moment. And don't forget to subscribe to NativeFluent. More stories, more English, more real-life learning every week.